Miss Jamie Taylor, a former LPGA golf pro with 10K golf.
There you go. This is going forward?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Oh, no pressure. Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. As she said, I'm Jamie Taylor, and I am an currently LPGA professional. And this is our first time presenting at a golf course, so I'm excited about that. I've never been to this course, but I'm excited to try it out. I'm here today because I want to share with you something that I learned 30 years ago that is still a massive problem, and I've created the solution for it.
How are you today?
So perfect.
I started golfing at the age of 7 in Cleveland, Ohio, and I went on to get a full ride scholarship at Gannon University. Back then, there was no roadmap to go from beginner to elite level, no representation of people who look like me in the industry, and my support system had very little knowledge about how to navigate the golf industry. Fast forward 30 plus years later, I am now one of 30 black LPGA Class A professionals in history. What I have discovered is that the same barriers that I faced back then still exist. And the women that come to me for lessons have the same questions and concerns that I had decades ago. The golf industry has failed to create clear pathways for women to go from nervous beginner to confident golfers. And here's some facts. Women represent 50% of the participation growth in the golf industry, yet 73% of them have reported lack of access to flexible instruction. When you become a certified golf professional, there's no standardized curriculum for us to take someone from beginner to competency. And there's still traditional barriers in this, for women in this $20.5 billion industry. For example, if you want to take a group lesson, they're usually held on weekdays at 6 p.m. And if you're a woman with a family, that's probably dinner time, right? If you want to do weekend lessons, you're limited typically to Saturday mornings. So this isn't just a golf problem, this is a business opportunity problem. Because what most people don't know about golf is that it's not just a sport, it is a business tool. I am looking to target professional women who make around $100K a year annually. And the reason why is because golf isn't cheap. You still gotta get equipment, you still gotta pay for greens fees and practice, right? But also, statistics show that 90% of CEOs of Fortune 500 companies play golf. CEOs who play golf make 17% more than those who don't. 80% of executives who play golf have said that it has helped them establish new business contacts. And women, 73% of women who play golf say that golf has helped them cultivate business relationships. Also, golf is the only sport that you can play and have a 4-hour business conversation. So you gotta be careful who you golf with, okay? And so while men have been using golf as a business networking tool for decades, women have been missing out on these opportunities because we lack the foundational skills and confidence to participate. And that is the problem that we seek to solve. There you go. So we've created 10K Golf. It'll launch next week, so I'm excited about that. And it's different from other golf apps because it provides several features. One, we have an AI golf guide coach that you can get any information you want at any time. So if you have questions about what should I wear to my first lesson, you can ask that. Or if you want to know what do I do at a golf outing scramble, while you're at the scramble, you can go to your phone and get that question answered, because that's happened in real life, by the way. We also have a clear 6-month pathway to take somebody from never held a club to a competent golfer. And if you already golf, it'll help you reach milestones like breaking 100, 90, or 80, which is a goal for a lot of golfers. We have progress tracking so that when you're not in between your lessons, whether you're doing clinics or private lessons, we can help you practice deliberately, whether you're working on building your technical skills, your mental game, your fitness, or your game knowledge. So game knowledge could be like terminology, the rules, the etiquette, learning those things. And then we also have a community hub so that women can connect with other women for support and motivation. And if needed, we also have direct access to LPGA and PGA professional instructors that you can reach out to in your local area through the Golf Pro Like Me website that I designed back in 2020. We are not just helping women learn how to golf, we are giving them access to business networking opportunities in the same way that men has used golf for generations. And by teaching them how to play, they can now use golf to leverage career advancement. So I'm here today to ask the Women in Cups community to help me because I run businesses, but I've never started a tech corporation with the intent to scale and exit. And I need introductions to professional women's groups or co-ed, corporate wellness programs, and any organizations who understand the value of golf for business networking and career advancement for women. So if you have any contacts, you can reach out to me through my email at contact@sports10k.com, or you can scan the QR code if you want to learn more about the app, as well as find out when the beta comes out next week. And with that, I thank you.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Jamie.
Fantastic, and I apologize for LPGA. You are currently in the thick of it, so this is a passion project as in addition to the time that you spend.
Well, I want to clarify. So I'm an LPGA professional, which means I teach and work in the industry.
Okay.
I am not a tour professional. I don't play for a living. Right.
Perfect.
So can you help me with my swing?
That's what I do, yes.
You know the questions you asked now, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what are the three things that you're looking for? Let's go back one
Yeah,
more.
go back one slide
Just,
for you.
Yeah.
Introductions to groups where you can present this program.
Yes.
So get in front of, and the specific groups are wellness programs, women executive groups.
Yeah, professional networking groups, I know chambers, anything like that where there's professionals and women in the audience that I can talk to.
Are you a member of the South Lake Chamber?
I am not. I'm just dipping my toe into this. Yeah.
So we've got thinking, she said, golf as a tool, as a business tool. So thinking there, where does that take you in your mind as a business owner, where those connections are happening on the golf course, and then as well as what kind of opportunities around the community do you see that Jamie, because you live in
I'm
the
in
Orlando.
Sanford,
So
yeah.
she's not necessarily in Lake County. So what out here with our beautiful rolling hills do you think about some of the engagements that Jamie should be at for that type of clientele that she's looking for, the golfers, and with a certain level of income, expendable income for this type of a sport?
Right.
Yeah.
And those that are new comers, first time here, we now open it up to you all to ask her questions or suggest. Keep it concise, short, to the point, and Jamie, you can answer the question, or you can defer to Betsy.
Yes,
Okay.
and I will tell them no and yell at them for you. No.
Okay.
I'm always big on, unity in the community. So in South Lake, I don't know if you're very familiar, that is a very big thing in our community, is to unite together and to support each other. So you're asking how to connect with those individuals here. Well, I think you're in the right location. I think putting together a networking afternoon or, convenient time for women, as you said, and host something like that here. I don't play golf. I'll volunteer to drive your golf cart all day long for you. I don't play golf because I don't know anything about the game. I've just learned the etiquette about when to be quiet and when to talk. So I think, right? That's good. So I think something like that in our community, I know myself, I know quite a few ladies that are kind of taking lessons, and especially since this has opened, to just be able to come here and use the driving range. You have to actually be able to hit the ball, and I've not been successful with that yet. So I think putting together something like that is play a team night, play with someone who knows how to play, but create that environment somewhere safe like this. I think would be a great turn.
So that's a great idea, and I'll just say that as an independent contractor, I can't walk on a golf course and just put together those events. I usually have to be invited, so if you're a member or someone in the community and you say, hey, we want to host something at the View or this golf course, Clermont National, then I can talk to the pro and say, hey, I already have a group of women that want me to do this. Can I do this one-off event for you? But I can't go and try to curate something because they already have pros here, so they don't want me to take away their client base. So to your point, if you have a group already and you're like, I just want you to come help my group, and they could be newbies or experienced, then I can do that for sure.
Do they have women professionals here?
Most places don't. There's not that many of us everywhere. Yeah, I just have to build that relationship with them because it's kind of bad etiquette for me to just show up and start teaching golf classes. They're gonna like tell me to hit the road if I just do that out of the blue.
Right over here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Congratulations on your new venture.
Thank you.
Have you considered approaching different professional women's organizations, women attorneys, women CPAs?
100%. It's easier if I have the contact, so that's what I'm asking the community here. If you have a person that you know that's a part of those type of groups, if you could make that introduction for me through email or however, that would help me get into the room.
Are you focused exclusively on Central Florida?
My initial market will be Florida, but yes, Florida is my first market, and then I'll expand next year to other states, and then nationally, and then eventually international.
So my question is, what is the supply like? If I live in Tallahassee, is there a golf pro that you can connect me with today? What's your inventory of golf pros that can provide services?
So currently, the way my website is set up, I have all of the LPGA professionals that exist within the United States. And then I have some PGA pros, some of them are women, some of them are men. They're on there. So it varies because I can't guarantee that it'll be within, let's say, 10 minutes drive, but probably maybe somebody within 50 miles might be available.
Are they signed up available for your site already?
Correct. So yeah, I've been building this website since 2020. So I do have as many people as you can possibly get. It's just a matter of proximity to wherever you are. You have to look up it by your zip code.
And is this only available to women?
Men can use it. I'm just targeting women because that's what the market is needing right now, is to reach more women.
I'll connect with an organization that has 19,000 CEOs and key executives in the United States. So
Awesome. Excellent. Thank you.
Good morning, my name is Rick with Trade-Star. Obviously, in this area, you've got a ton of different networking events. You can probably find a networking event every day of the week, sometimes multiple per day. There's actually a networking event over on Monday mornings from 11:30 till 1 over at Stony Brook West Golf Course. Held at a golf course. There's about 20 to 30 people that show up there every day. Different business owners, good mix of women and men. There's the South Lake Chamber, there's the West Orlando Chamber. Everywhere you go, there's different chambers. I'm starting to get out there and involved with some of those myself. But I'd recommend checking out that one over at Stony Brook West. While you're there, connect with the pros and the staff at Stony Brook. They do a lot of bringing a lot of people. I had my son over there doing golf lessons over there. So they bring a lot of different outside vendors to partner with them.
Okay.
So I want to check on that.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, Jake.
Morning.
I like to think of this as like getting an eagle on a golf course, a two-step process. Based on my marketing experience for the past 40 plus years, I would recommend getting a booth at a golf tournament and piggyback speaking to 160 golfers that come to your booth with a, hey, here's an event that I'm hosting, please come on down. I think that's a double play on that, where you can reach people very easily that are already playing golf. And it's worked for us for more than 20 years, so
Okay.
I
Awesome.
recommend it.
Thank you.
Give a tiny bit of topic from what you're actually asking. I see a lot of people that are developing applications where they don't have access to their SDK and they don't understand the analytics in the back end. I see a lot of people write agreements where they give up their access and sell that data inherently in perpetuity to the developer. Don't do that. Make sure you understand your data, mine your data, sell your data, do what you need to do with your data.
Thank you.
Good morning, Linda Brady here with Star Business LLC.
Perfect. Excellent. We are actually launching a group here for women. It's slightly different based on innovation and really giving women the empowerment to align themselves with their values and launch businesses that are purposeful and that have a specific mission, right? And I see a beautiful opportunity for collaboration with what you're doing. I'm not a golfer, I've golfed before, but I love to exercise. Mental wellness and health is really important to me, and it's going to be a big part of the community that we're building. It's called Conquer. We will be doing actually a presentation very soon. We'll have the Jackie here. But I'd love to talk to you a little bit more because I really do love what you're doing. Women in tech, very unique, right? I used to do all that, so I can really relate to it. But I love the mission behind you have. Connecting women and giving them a place where they can feel like they're building meaningful connections.
Yeah.
I think it's wonderful.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations, and I'm excited for where you're taking this. My name is Dr. Phillips. I'm a holistic doctor, but a Web 3.0 ambassador. The nature of how people do business online is changing. Kudos to people who respect the data mining, and that's essential. I would say that everyone's moving towards AI agency. We have AI bots, AI robots that are directing traffic on the internet. How search engines optimize results for your entity are very different now than they will be. I would say that maybe somebody like me that understands where agency is going, because right now everyone's into ChatGPT for answers, right? But they're giving answers based on a large language model, and that model is going to be talking about your drunk, stupid brother-in-law talking about politics all the way down to somebody speaking specifics about a golf tournament, cheerleading and everything. We can actually train an agent, not on a chat as the input, GPT is the output. You can train it on RAG, R-A-G, which takes all of your documents, optimize those documents for the core benefits to specific population groups, and then train the agent to train other agents to bring those leads into you based on those benefits to those groups. So that's like way, way in the future, but this way you can scale from local needs, like Dawn was on track, but there's too many people Renee was on track. There's too many people locally that want, they don't want to golf, they want the social, they want the business, so maybe those people can find a group for that, and others want to help them on this. Other corporations need events, so the AI agent can find those populations and direct them directly to you based on how you train the RAG. And again, the RAG is the specific on your benefits to your organization.
Okay.
But I'll walk you through that.
Awesome. Yeah, that's great.
All right, good morning.
Morning.
Okay, well, Jamie, there's a medical center here, medical wellness center called Footsteps to Wellness. This woman owns as well, and she's hosting her first annual fundraising golf tournament. That's the only group that someone mentioned, and they do still need sponsors for that. So that might be a great opportunity for you. That's November 8th.
Okay, great.
I love your idea. This is a great app. My question to you is, the moment that you come out with an app idea, you are opening the market for 300 people, million people, right? It's the whole country even going further than that. So when you do that, do you want to go local? How quickly do you want to grow that market? Because unless you are testing the application, you really, the way to grow it is spending a lot of money on advertising. Going all over the place and really taking the advantage of being the first move. So my question to you is, have you talked to venture capitalists or serious investors that can come with you, put a lot of money and develop this app quickly before somebody copy the idea and do that?
I'm definitely currently talking to angel investors and VCs, and I'm open to meeting more. But for the starting point, obviously I've gotten family and friends to help with the funding, and then also through the app, the way it's set up, there's a referral program. So everybody who signs up can refer 3 more people. They're foursome, and that will hopefully build the traction I need. Because unfortunately, what I've learned is VCs and angel investors, they don't want to give you money until you show them you're making money. So it's like a catch-22, right? And that's where I'm at right now. I've got to show traction so that I can make myself more attractive to them.
Yeah, sorry. There is, for an add-on to what he's saying, there is a studio down in Orlando called Starter Studio that is specifically developed. I don't know if you've heard of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. There you go.
Okay.
Just basic, we're all in whatever business we're in, because it's really in, is the customer finding business. And I would think for you, for the demographic you talked about, you could make an entire living for a whole lifetime on targeting women realtors. They're in the right financial demographic they're looking for, and they're always looking to add skills that might help them compete. There's 200,000 realtors in the state of Florida. 70% of them are women.
Okay.
So.
Well, yeah, if you know how to get me in the loop with them, let me know.
So yeah, follow up on the Starter Studio thing. Yeah, I had a company that went through the Starter Studio for. It's a 3-month program. You got to apply to it. I pick about 10 teams every year, or might be twice a year to do that. But it's limited. But it's a 3-month program. We will get a lot of connections and everything from that. Potential introductions to investors, things like that. But yeah, I would say it's definitely a lot harder if you've not raised money to try and go raise money. It's a lot easier to raise money if you've done it before and you have those connections. But in my experience, it's very expensive and time consuming to try and go waste all that effort to like basically put your whole business on hold just to try to raise money, and then you're like, all right, cool. I could have been navigating customers and building relationships and building something in that time. The way I look at it is, hey, if you build it and you're showing something there, it's gonna draw attention from investors rather than you going and chasing them and just a dream, because they're gonna be water all day long. Definitely talk to Jim wherever Jim went. Like he's got immense access to a lot of key people, and like he was saying with the realty stuff, that's huge. A question I have for you is, outside of the product, from yourself, who else is on your team, and do you need any other help on your team? What other challenges are you facing more internally, aside from just like a marketing and connecting standpoint? What other challenges could you maybe giving me a call on?
Well, I definitely need more people on my team, but currently have a CTO. In fact, he just walked out, but he's kind of my guide with the technical side of things. I have some contracted developers that obviously are building the app right now, and I have a CMO who gives me guidance on the marketing, but I do need, as I grow and have the money to do it, I do need a project manager, someone to help me with the social media aspect of marketing, because that's not something of my expertise. And then, just project manager is probably the biggest one, because once I can have somebody deal with the day-to-day of this app, then I can do more of this, right? And I have to focus on trying to manage all my people. So that's where I'm going now.
Do you do like mom events at mom? I'm interested on moms.
Yeah.
So it's like I've been part of that. Like my son, like you do like mom, like I like mom. You know, you do it's like that. You just went in people like do they think that way or do that or?
I can do any type of events. I think the main thing is the goal would be. Yeah. No, your question makes sense. So I think what you're saying is, do I deal with people who are not golfers?
Right. So
yes.
Like my son's school, I have like a big part of like a couple of like mom groups,
Mm-hmm.
and so I know like everybody not a golfer, but I have a feeling like people in my group might be interested in like things like we get together and all like house and things like that, and so like would you?
Yes.
Be interested in something kind of right like that, like be a part of events or like how I don't know, like part of events or if you want to do like birthdays or events, I feel like it's not just like.
So I don't do birthdays, but what I in the sense of like just doing, I can do clinics, but I'm more targeted to people who are interested in learning golf, but they don't know how to get into it, right? Okay. So yes, so people who are professionals who see golf as a value for themselves in whatever way that looks, I would love to get in front of those people to be like, this is your entry point into golf, so that it takes away some of the anxiety of trying to figure out where do I start? That's the idea. Yeah.
Do you need a caddy?
When I play golf, do I need a caddy? I do love having caddies. They are fun.
I'll drop the golf cart.
Okay, all right.
Can you give some advice on what to hit next? What the club to use?
Nope, not golf shots.
So I have a couple of ideas.
Yeah.
Introduction to groups where I can present this program. What are you doing later today?
What do you mean, like later, like 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock?
You're done here after you talk to everybody, and you hire your group, your team, right here, right now. What are you doing next?
I'm open. Why?
Would you like to join me for a round of wellness program women who are realtors in downtown Clermont?
Oh, what time? Like 11?
But it goes until 4 o'clock.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I'm open to it. Let me talk to my
No
CTO.
pressure. No
You're
pressure.
excited.
Your first words are no pressure.
Let me talk to my CTO because we came together. But
Where
let's
is
talk
he? Can I
afterwards.
talk to him?
He's here. We'll have that conversation. Yeah.
Or maybe pressure.
Yeah. No worries.
Okay, so yeah, let me know.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
All right. All right.
So I question for you on, in this area with our rolling hills, we do have some 55 plus communities that are, I know Stony Brook Golf Course has been mentioned. Have you had much success in or attempted to kind of break into those communities? And I understand the golf pros on staff could be a challenge. Is there a way for you, or have you tried a way where you maybe clear it with the course first and then you say, I'm bringing a group. So you have a group of, some moms or some church group that's maybe 6 or 8 ladies, and then you come utilize the course. Is that seen as offensive or not proper etiquette if you as a pro bring a group out here and just take us around the course and teach us?
So yes, I have had success bringing in a group to golf courses, or I'll partner with the pro on site and we'll do it something together.
Okay.
It just varies from course to course because obviously it's run by different people. But yes, I have done that.
Okay, so that's not so much a barrier, it's just building that relationship with the staff or with the pros there. Okay.
Exactly.
Then in Orlando, and again, this is more my Lake County focus, we do have a lot of those 55 plus golf communities. I know we even have, I think, people here that live in those. Have you been able to utilize that as a resource or attempted to? Because that's something I would suggest here in Lake County because we do have several of those.
I haven't done that. I will say, because I'm targeting professional women, I would say the women that you're suggesting, if they're looking to get into golf for, like I said, for business or to improve for a career, that would be ideal because I feel like if you're casually golfing, you may not want to go through that process. I don't know, but the people that are motivated because of business or because they're doing it, or even for families, right? They want to be able to play with their husband or whomever. Those are the people that I seek that want to really improve. So yeah, I mean, my best golf buddies are all over 55. Like we golf on the weekdays, we have a good time. So yeah, but they're serious golfers. Like they're hardcore.
Yes.
Me again for the last time.
Yeah.
Completely out of bounds just because I kind of believe in what you're doing and I like where you're at. Make sure you're structured properly as you're getting this started and this is a very important term, QSBS. Go ask your accountant about QSBS, whether you're qualified for that.
Okay.
You also need to understand compliance and regulations around the R&D tax credit.
Okay.
And what you need to track in order to claim both those things hang together. But those two things literally can create $10, $15 million additional revenue.
Okay.
So if they not know what that is, that's not the right guy.
Okay, good to know. Thank you.
Just a quick question in regards to, if we connect you with those professional golfers here in town that are looking to do what you do and they want to put something together as a professional women's realtor association, we've already texted them about you. Is there a fee for you to come and be a presenter or take part in an event that they do if they want to talk about that? No fee?
It's no fee for me to do what I'm doing right now, just talking to people. I do charge a fee just for the facility, nothing crazy, just because with having the app, I want to be able to get the app to be what they purchase. But if it's just like me presenting, at this point, I'm not charging. Maybe when I blow up. Okay.
That's right. That's a good mindset.
Hi, Kathleen Holt, Mary Kay. I believe you're at the right place at the right time.
Okay, great.
Lake County tons of golf courses, lots of opportunities. One of the things that I see as one of the obstacles we're trying to overcome is you live in Sanford, and this is a relationship-based community.
Mm-hmm.
So having that opportunity to do what you're saying, getting those introductions, is super important. One of the things that's going through my mind is you can't be everywhere all the time, and you are a platform that's kind of internet-based, is that opportunity for you to make those right connections. And there's so many events that take place that require either small donations for raffles or even bigger ones. I think if you were a sponsor or were providing raffle opportunities where you could provide information about what you do and how you do it in the right places, that would be just another way for you to get your name out and what you do. And certainly this organization is 1 million Cups. We hear you, we see the opportunity for you. I think you can count on a lot of us being able to say, hey, I met this person that you might want to know a little bit more about. So we should love that.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, I just have a question for you. Have you heard of the Women in Tech and Entrepreneurship, WTE?
I have.
You have?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't connected with them yet, but I have heard of them.
Okay, because I was reading their website. I think you should definitely join. I come from a tech/cybersecurity background, and they're very well connected. I'm just looking and saying they're seeing that it yields over 22,000 impressions per month. There's 16.5% LinkedIn engagement rate, and 39% email order rate, and a 10.9% click rate. So something that you should, they got different levels to join. So I think that would be really good finding somebody to lock into.
Okay, thank you. Good morning.
Somebody brings us something just reminded me. You're looking to brand your business, right? Branding? So, an example would be like Red Bull. Everybody knows what Red Bull is now. When they started out, nobody knew what Red Bull was, and they weren't doing very well. So they hooked up with NASCAR. And NASCAR, they came and they gave out a whole bunch of Red Bull. And 3 years later, new Red Bull, which is what everybody does now. So something to think about. Branding is, do something with your ass up and appropriate people, and go that way.
Makes sense. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else? No? So you have been at Eustis 1 million Cups.
And I've been Orlando.
And you've been in Orlando.
Yes.
And you've been here.
Yes.
I'm going to put you on the spot. How are we?
Well, first of all, the venue is top 10.
Yes.
Venue. Love the venue. And you have a big crowd. I want to say it's probably the biggest crowd I've seen. So, yeah.
Well, I think this crowd is encouraging you to be out in at least the Lake County community a little bit more. I think we're all encouraging you to be the face of this because it's an incredible, not just because of the, symbiotic relationship with the view, but what you're doing is kind of the epitome of 1 million Cups, and I think we're all supportive of it. And so here is Jamie's QR code and information so you can scan that, and as you're driving past the golf course or you have a meeting, definitely reach out to her and let her know that you've thought of something. And I do want to ask you just one more question. What can we as a community do to help you? What's an action item that everyone in this room can take away that will help you?
Well, like you said, if you're thinking about golf or someone mentions golf to you, say, oh, I actually learned about this app, and send them to my website and just let it go from there. Or you can download it yourself if you want to, if you're curious. Yeah.
There you go. 2 options.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Jamie.
Thank you, Jamie. Jamie, everyone.